Hello and welcome to chapter 11 of Bookish Babes After Dark. I'm Eleanor.
I'm Ellie.
I'm Jordan.
And today's episode is Butcher and Blackbird by Brynne Weaver.
Stunning.
So as always, if today's episode is not for you, please make sure to check out our previous ones and stick around because our next ones are just going to be as fab as all the rest.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
And we're going to start with triggers.
Yes.
You might want to put your seatbelts on.
I don't need it.
I'm locked in.
Locked and loaded.
Mm.
So triggers, we have eyeballs and eye sockets. Yes, we do. Amateur surgery, skin ornaments, chainsaws, axes, knives, scalpels, a lot of sharp objects, accidental cannibalism, not so accidental cannibalism, questionable use of a mummified corpse. I just remembered that bit. Lobotomised manservant, ill-advised use of kitchen implements, and then the rest is sort of
Usual.
Brynne's notes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should we say. So, detailed... No, oh, sorry, I missed one. The most important one. I'm sorry about the cookies and cream ice cream. I'm not really.
Mm.
Detailed sex scenes which include, but not limited to, cock warming, rough sex, praise kink, anal, adult toys, choking, spitting, dom-sub interactions, and genital piercings.
Nice.
There are references to child sexual assault, but not in detail. It's a book about serial killers, so there's some generally messed up murder and chaos.
I like it.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. So the blurb. When a chance encounter sparks an unlikely bond between rival murderers Sloane and Rowan, the two finding something elusive, the friendship of two like-minded, pitch-black souls who just happen to enjoy killing other serial killers. Stalking across the country, the two hunters collide in an annual game of blood and suffering, one that pits them against the most dangerous monsters in the country. But as their friendship develops into something deeper, the restless ghosts left in their wake are only a few steps behind, ready to claim more than just their newfound romance. Can Rowan and Sloane dig themselves out of a game of graves, or have they finally met their match? That's a good blurb, that.
It is.
That's the first time I've read it. That's a good blurb.
That's it. I didn't even read the blurb when I first read it.
Neither did I. I just dived straight in.
I did.
Head first.
Yes.
I'm in.
Yeah.
So as always, overall ratings and quick little opinion on the book, please.
You can go first.
I'll go, George.
You've not been first in a while.
No, I've not. I gave it a 5. I have to. I gave it a 5 the first time as well. And I'd carry... Even if I read it over and over again, it'll still be a 5. Nothing will knock it down from up here.
I like it.
I just... Yeah.
You just love it.
Just love it.
Just love it.
Just love it so much.
I like it. Right.
I was a 5 as well. But it's one of the... It was like... It's not like something I've ever read before.
Mm.
It was the comedy that was in it.
It's funny.
And the banter. Like, I giggled whilst also cringing.
Yeah.
Which, like, I've never experienced in a book.
Yeah, I've never read a dark rom-com. Because that's what this is. This isn't a dark romance.
No.
This is a dark rom-com.
Rom-com.
And I want more.
Of this.
I want more of it.
In more things.
Yes.
Yes.
Stunning.
Stunning.
And what do you rate it?
Told
Told you, same person, different fonts.
Wow. I'm Bagsy in retro.
Okay.
I rated it a 4-star.
Right.
Hear me out.
Alright.
For some reason, I just couldn't connect to it in the beginning. Now, I don't know. This happens to me occasionally with some books. And I don't know if it's because I'm in a little bit of a slump from the previous one I read.
Yeah.
Because I don't really have slumps. I just end up not really connecting to the next book I read initially.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if it's that or because of the book. But yeah, I just kind of struggled to connect initially. But then as I got through it, I was like, this is a good book.
Yeah.
There's some good shit.
This is good shit. I think I was also adversely affected by the Orzos, which probably didn't help. But yeah, I thought the same thing, like, it's really unique in that it's a dark romance. So, because a lot of dark romances can make you feel really heavy and like...
Yeah.
But not this.
No, I felt great afterwards.
This is like fluff.
In a weird way.
But makes you feel a little bit sick sometimes.
With lots of blood.
Yes.
And some possible cannibalism.
It's the cannibalism that made me feel sick.
See, that didn't bother me.
I look for that in a book. If you've not got a toe in your mouth, I'm sorry.
Can someone please send me help? I am concerned for my safety. I may be eaten as a snack.
If you're
I'm going to be eaten as a snack.
Exactly. If your partner doesn't want to put a piece of your ass in a pie, then I'm sorry, get rid of him. Or her.
I am a snack.
It's like, it was ruined when she bought it.
It gets ruined every day. I wish. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's... Do you know, if you watch Austin Powers...
Yeah.
You know the one
Which
where
one?
he
Yeah.
takes the skin off his head and then eats it?
Oh, that's a keeper.
That's a keeper.
That's Goldfinger, isn't it? I think so, yeah.
That's a keeper.
This cannibalism made me feel the same way I felt when I watched that.
Well, that was Lobotomy David, wasn't it? That
It was.
peels it off and
Oh, yeah.
eats
Like
it
a
like
piece
a
of
piece of
like
wagyu.
Serrano ham or something. Sorry.
We are ruining so many foods.
She can't have barbecue sauce.
She can't have Orzo anymore.
The Orzo is the worst one. I can never get over that. And I've got fucking Orzo in the cupboard.
Bin it.
Did it.
I
Suck
actually
it
got
up.
it out yesterday and was like, it really does look like Orzo.
The
I can see.
more you look at it,
Yeah?
the more they start wiggling in the packet.
Just wiggling along. Off your plate.
Into the table.
She's so done with that shit.
I used to have such bad nightmares about maggots when I was a kid. It is such a triggering thing.
And then we made you read Butcher and
that.
Blackbird.
I just want to read out the section.
Oh, it's...
I couldn't highlight it because I didn't want to read it again.
I didn't want my eyes.
So basically, she's in a room. She's killed someone. She's been in the room with a dead body for a few days.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Classic thing happens when your dead body's overtaken by maggots, and that is that your body splits and the maggots go everywhere. So basically, that's what happens.
Yeah.
The skin splits open and a white mass of maggots tumbles out, like little orzo pastas. Except a significant number of those pastas are crawling towards me at a glacial pace, looking for a quiet place to complete the next stage of their maggoty life cycle. And then it continues. I'm on day 3 of no coffee, no food. My stomach has probably imploded and sucked other organs into the void. A loud chorus of desperately hungry internal monologue is trying to convince me that those are, in fact, little orzo pastas marching towards me, and they might just be edible.
She just picks one up and puts it in between the teeth.
It's a snack.
Oh my
Snack.
Snack.
Snacks. I
actually think I'm so desensitized to some stuff now that like
I could read some shit. It could be the worst thing ever.
well, with the book that I'm currently reading that you have read, that one is like thoroughly. I don't know what I read. I am speechless.
Why do I like it?
But like, why did I enjoy it? Why was it good and why is it a 5-star?
Why am I giving it a 5-star? I don't know. I just like when Rowan comes in because he absolutely fangirls over her.
He really does.
He's like, oh my god, you're the orb weaver. I've got a boner.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's
I just read that part.
It's the repeating bit in his head. It's just like no bra, no bra, no bra.
Titties,
And it's like he reverts back to a little teenage boy where it's just like fangirling over his crush, and it's great.
When I read it back now, because I was just in a little experiment there.
Oh,
apart
yes.
from the old
Pastor
Army. The actual when I read back and I'm like, oh yeah, it is quite funny the way that it's written. So actually, I think it's just that it's not the book that's the problem. It was me that was the problem.
It's not you, it's me.
Literally. So, next question. Hang on.
Fire away.
Give it to me.
Favourite part of the book, least favourite part of the book.
I can't give you a least favourite, I'm sorry.
No.
Are you refusing?
Yes. I also don't have an answer for you.
I just don't think I had a least favourite part. Like, the first time that I read it, I devoured it and absolutely loved it. And I couldn't find a bit where I was like, that's a bit shit. And, like, the second time I read it, I sort of felt the same.
Yeah.
And so we're recording this, by the way, after Leather and Lark's come out.
Yes.
And I now know lots of things because of Leather and Lark. That, like, it answered a lot of questions that I had.
That were in this.
Yeah. Like, I now know who the fucking Phantom is. Like...
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Can you show the viewers your indie copy?
Oh, yeah.
please?
George has the indie copy, by the way. And it's very nice. It's very nice.
Whereas we get... whereas we get... And...
Ornori.
Oh, no.
Ornori.
So... I don't think I need to mention what my least favourite pie is.
Also pasta.
/ cannibal.
I love that bit.
I think Lobotomy
Okay.
David's quite funny.
He's minty. He's a proper fucking crypt keeper.
Yeah.
Favourite part? Oh, I don't know.
See, I'm going to have to do the bit where I giggled the most.
Which was...
And it was when Rowan's, like, professing his love.
Oh.
And, you know, Lobotomy David's come in and served them all food. And he's just like, oh my god, she's, like, so pretty.
I just didn't realise he's saying it out loud.
I just love her so much.
And Sloane's like, bro,
you fucking stop.
don't stop eating. That's a person.
He's like,
stop eating. He's like, oh my god, this is really good.
I love this salad.
And I like properly giggled at that part.
And she basically tells him, I had to scoop human ass out
Of your tongue.
mouth.
Like,
Oh yeah, to be fair, that is hilarious.
and it just,
And he's just like, what?
that whole section just made me giggle, but it was the fact that Ronan, like, when he wakes up and she was like, do you remember saying anything? And he's like, no, definitely not.
Of course I don't. What the fuck?
This is so cute.
But I will say, before you go, the audiobook part of
I
that
still need to listen to this.
is beautiful. The banter that they have, it's like they're actually sat in a room having a conversation.
Really?
Like, they talk over each other. There's, like, little bits and bobs going on.
That's what I like
Yeah.
to see.
Is it Joe Arden again?
Yes.
Yes.
Are all of your audiobooks Joe Arden?
No. Just
Majority.
like 75% of them.
Are you sure?
No, because I listened
No, you're not sure.
as well as
She's not sure.
as well as reading Leather and Lark. I had the audiobook on at the same time. That one's not Joe Arden.
Oh, why would they ruin it like that?
Well, you need someone different for Lachlan.
Oh, yes.
I suppose.
It's a different brother. And then Evil Boys and Vile Boys and Sick Boys, they're different. Just the rest of them.
Just
No,
the majority of them.
I listened to Haunted Adeline.
Alright, well,
And
taken.
that's Teddy Hamilton.
Oh my god, bend me over.
Smack my ass like a drum.
Smack my ass like a drum!
I just thought they were really funny. Like, they were just really funny the whole time.
Yeah.
But, like, I just love stuff like this. He goes, our place, and he goes, our cat. I can't wait to be Kitty influencers.
Oh, yeah?
Kitty litter influencers together. What a great side hustle. We're going to be rich. And she's like, you're the worst. You'll love me someday. One of my step fault is, today is that day.
I love that all
Yeah.
the way through.
Maybe yesterday too, and the day before that. Maybe for a while, in fact. I can't tell exactly when it started, but I don't think it'll ever stop. So, like, they're obviously being funny and got bantering in his head. He's like, I love you, I love you,
I love you so much.
Yeah.
I love you.
I just love you. But he's such a little slut, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is. He really is.
He's such an absolute fucking... I just don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, because he's just...
Yes, chef.
Yes,
Yes, chef.
I tapped that the wrong way around.
He's, to be fair, the sex scenes are
Sexy.
fire.
And it's like, I wasn't even bothered with the fact that I had to wait until like 75% of the way through the book for it.
No, it was so worth it.
Oh, this one. Napkin, I ask as I glance down to my legs.
Oh, yeah.
Rowan traces a line up my inner thigh. 2 fingers gather the milky rivulet and slide up to my pussy. His eyes already dark with the desire as he watches my reaction. Fuck no, he rasps as he finger fucks the cum back into me with slow thrusts. I shudder and moan, my sensitive flesh already desperate for more. I remember what I said, you'll be walking home with that mess on your thighs. Little bird.
Fucking punch me.
That's when they're in Butcher and Blackbird, and he's just like, they're on the table. Yeah.
That's the bit I got to, because he said, I said for you to get on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We chef.
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Baste me like a turkey. Trust me, I can put a lemon in me.
Sour.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
That might hurt. That might burn.
I suppose. I don't care if it's in.
God, we need a priest.
I've got quite a few on speed dial from the past episodes we've done. So.
Where's Tyler? I need Father Bell.
Tyler Anselm Bell. Ring the bell, he's coming.
Holy water me.
Do you want him to bring his oils?
Yes. Don't even ask a stupid question.
I'll arrange.
Yes. Get him on the speed dial.
Oh my God.
Speed dial. God, I need to stop doing that. I keep saying things with a lisp. It's a new thing.
Speed
I'm
dial.
like, speed dial. Sour.
Sour.
I need to stop.
He's just fucking witty in it. And you know when they go to that little like fucking ball thing that go into, and he basically says, I'm not taking the most beautiful girl of the night to the social event of the year in a fucking Honda Accord. And then she's like, well, what's wrong with the Honda Accord? I drive one. And he's like, no you don't, you drive yourself a BMW. And you're overdue an oil change, by the way.
It's the fact that she's like,
funny.
how the fuck do you know that I need an oil change? And he's like, I have my ways.
I just know. I just know these things.
Do you remember back
You're asking me now.
Oh no, this is a lot.
to our prologue episode? If you haven't watched it, go and watch it because it introduces
Jesus
us.
Christ, that's
and it's
like
funny.
what? 2 months ago?
Do you remember I made a joke about safe words? And you both said
Chainsaw. Yes, I do remember.
When I read this,
Oh,
it all made sense.
Yes.
We've gone full circle.
We have
Yes.
gone full circle.
Pick a safe word. Do it now. I swallow. Hard. Chainsaw. How fitting, love. Now be a good girl and find something to grab onto, he says, and then passes one long, slow lick over my centre. Because I'm about to destroy you.
This is their first time, isn't it? Where he's like,
Yeah.
I've been waiting 4 years for this bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking little.
Hold on.
Here we go.
Back down.
Oh, what's this one?
Ooh,
I didn't even like categorise my tabs for this one. I just
didn't.
tabbed.
Oh, that's just pure dick and nice stuff.
Like, I just tabbed.
This.
Give
Go
it
on.
to us.
Fire away.
This was one of the... Considering there isn't many sex scenes in this book in
No, it's
comparison to
very
others.
minimal, isn't it?
Minimal. However,
good
the
though.
quality, we
Oh.
want quality over quantity. Thank you very
However,
much.
if it's Jessie, give me all of it.
Yeah. We like quality and quantity. We like quality and quantity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But if we have to pick, we prefer quality over
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes.
And Butcher and Blackbird gives that.
Yes.
Her muscles contract and our cum floods my mouth. I smile against her flesh as I collect our spend on my tongue. Then I prowl up the length of her body. Sloane's hazel eyes flash. The bruise is setting off the green hues in her irises as they dance between mine. I think the realisation is finally setting in. This isn't even close to over, it's only just begun. Begun?
Puddle.
My weight
Puddle.
rests on my
Moist.
forearms as I hover over her. I tap one finger to her lips. Tap, tap, tap. Open wide.
Yes, sir.
Sloane's lips part. I spit the cum into her waiting mouth. Swallow.
Yes. Chef.
Filthy. Filthy. Man, you fucking nasty bitch.
Honestly,
86. Anything else that's going out of this kitchen?
Yeah.
anyone that's worked in hospitality will get that reference.
Yeah.
So, it's like 86 it.
Right in the tonsils.
It's not safe.
Nope.
There are bodily fluids around and about.
I'll tell you what, they're definitely going to be shut down by health centre, aren't they?
100%.
The amount of bodily fluids that have gone on in that kitchen.
No stairs.
In 3 in Coach and in Butcher and Blackbird.
Oh, yeah.
This gave me some ideas as well. This
Oh.
was the last one.
You've had ideas?
I've had ideas.
Is it a
Butcher and
murder?
Blackbird?
I had ideas. He edged me for hours, drizzling caramel sauce across my nipples to suck it off as he fucked me, dripping cold whipped cream onto my genital piercings before licking them clean. Every time I begged for mercy, he laughed. Good girls get rewards, he said.
Right. Talking about genital piercings.
He's buzzing when he finds
I
out
want
she's
one.
got them.
Who had to Google
Me!
was it a florette? I thought that was something for a broccoli. It's because she's got a top one. She's got a top one done.
Oh, yeah.
And then she's got the outsides done.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other one is the one that's like
A fourchette.
that's the one.
Near your butler.
It's like in your gooch. Yes. Yeah, it's like in your gooch. Don't fucking do that. It's an oyster.
It's an oyster with,
It's an oyster.
with a pearl in it.
It's like basically in your gooch. I had to Google it because I was like, what the fuck's that?
Oh, wow.
Oh.
What if that?
I
Imagine
don't know
catching
how I feel
that.
about oh dear.
Because you can get the skin... How in-depth can we go on the podcast? Who knows?
Yeah.
Obviously, you can get your
Oh yes.
done, but you
Your
can get
button.
you can get
Your
the
button!
yeah, you get your button done.
Ah yeah.
But then the skin above the button,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
like
Your hood.
your mound, not the hood, your mound bit, like the fleshy part of you. You can get that done.
Yeah.
The bits at the top.
She's got her side bits done, hasn't she?
Her side walls. Her open doors.
Yeah, she's got her flaps done.
Her curtains.
Beef, ham.
She's got them done.
Can she draw them back with it?
Can Rowan
These
like
are my
corset her up?
Yeah, these are my curtain backs.
Tie backs.
Tie backs. That's it.
Yeah, but can Rowan like corset her up?
Yeah, of course you can. Just
Why would you want to close it though?
and tie a little bow at the
Punishment.
bottom.
True.
So then
Anyway.
it's just butt fun.
Whoa.
Oh, there's a change in jewellery section. I want to know how you change it.
We stuck her down a rabbit hole now.
The placement of the piercing makes it almost impossible to change the jewellery without some help. Well,
I
I am
so, too.
sure
Turns
Rowan can
out-
help.
I've got another set of hands.
Can you imagine just going in every time you want to get your thingy? Can you change this for me, love?
Yeah. I've lost a ball.
All you hear is just a.
It's
You're like,
on the floor.
shit.
It's like I lost an earring the other day, and I was like, "Oh, it's fine," because I lost the front. Because
Yeah.
rather than the back, it's screwed on the front, and I got some of that elastoplast tape thing.
Oh yeah.
You probably can't elastoplast
No.
the piercing on there to keep it.
Well, in theory,
Yeah.
it'd be like a dermal, would it not?
I suppose.
Yeah.
So it's already in, and that ain't coming out without some force.
No, because they can grow. They can push
Yeah,
out.
they
Your
can be
body
pushed out.
yeah.
Obviously, hers hasn't. So
No, he's all for that. He's for fucking knee
he was
deep in
well
that.
excited when he
He
saw
were.
it.
He were buzzing.
His eyes lit
Well-
up like Christmas trees.
Ladies and gentlemen, you now know what a fourchette piercing is.
Not a florette.
Not a broccoli.
Not a floret.
Not a stem of
Honestly.
broccoli with a piercing in it.
I wish you could make animations spot on this, because I'm just imagining this little broccoli, like the whole head of broccoli with a piercing,
With a
in the
piercing
top,
on it.
dancing across the screen.
It would dance, but I can stick something in like here. Oh, you really tested me with me editing skills.
We are, aren't we? We are.
Like,
So, I think we've kind of gone over all these here questions anyway,
yeah.
apart from one. Which part disgusted you the most?
None of it.
None of it.
Oh, you guys are weird. The skin.
Oh yeah.
Eats part of
Because it's
someone's
on one of
arm.
them like it's one of them like fucking potato things in it. Where you can take your knuckles off with them.
He eats part.
What they call
It's like when he eats part of
Lebowski
Rowan.
Dave eats part of Rowan.
Yeah, because he like... Doesn't he?
little slice and...
And he like sticks a corkscrew in his arm.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
can I have a bit of your person
Tap.
juice?
Person juice! The fluid from the inside straws. I need to stop.
I would just like to be restricted to the one kind of juice.
Baby juice.
The rest of the juices should stay within the confines of the skin.
We need to be stopped.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Somebody stop it.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
Again.
You have a crying count now.
Oh, tear count.
Oh my god. I mean, the last time it happened, it was with Clippy. So.
Oh.
God, Clippy. That was my favourite one.
Shit the bed.
I did like Clippy. So, overall,
I suggest you just read it.
read it.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And, like, I like the premise of it being... I've got hair. Hair keeps going into my eyes.
Cool. So, oh god, she's losing her eyes.
I think I got it. Sorry about that.
Is your vision back?
No.
Oh, fuck it then.
Sloane can pluck them out.
Oh yes, like a lady.
Yeah. I think the premise of the book is really cool. Like, the fact that it spans over such a long period of
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And, like, they go... So, obviously, they meet and then they have this, like, challenge competition thing. And then they do it 4 years, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they kind of try to see each other in the middle, but
In
it always
between.
kind of goes wrong.
I know, when she first goes into his restaurant, she's like, nah, I can't do this.
Yeah.
No, than you.
And then he does that cute thing where he goes and takes a...
He keeps the drawing.
And he gets it tattooed on her. No, I love the bit where he was delivering food to her.
Yeah.
And he's there just like round the tree, just like, and now cut the garlic.
And,
Can you imagine if someone's just walking past and there's this dude on the phone going, yeah, so you need to chop it lengthways, sideways, we need to dice the onions, babe.
Yeah.
Dice the onions.
So it's when he's like, and the next
Gusto
day,
on the
I brought
phone.
a salad, so I want just eating like a granola bar. Imagine just like imagine driving past some bloke
sat
by a
there
tree
with a
on the
salad.
phone, just like.
How's your tea? Man, shit.
Hope you're enjoying that 5-star gourmet
Oh, no.
meal I've helped you prepare.
And that kid's fucking loaded by the end
Yeah.
of it.
Oh no, I think he works out that he. I think I worked out he ended up with like $500 off Rowan
What a
for
shit.
delivering 3 bags of food because it was $50 a bag.
And
then he gave him
one after.
He gave him like $200 on the last one, so it was like $450, $500 that he got off him.
Wow.
Because obviously, you know, Rowan is loaded.
Delicious.
Yummy. And he can cook.
Delicious. He can
And
cook.
he's-
What more could you want? He might be a serial killer, but we can look
We can
past it.
bypass. I can bypass.
Because the thing is, they're not just serial killers.
No.
No.
They serial killers. So therefore, are they good people?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Kill the bad guys to save the good guys.
Yeah.
I like that.
Same thing, innit?
I love the
Analogy.
part where Sloane scared the guy to death.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh no, don't. Hang on, wait a minute. We've not even talked about that entire scene. Wait.
Rowan's like, yes, bitch. You literally gave him a heart attack.
She was like, I wasn't finished.
Oh.
We need to read this out. We need to read this out. Let me find it.
And he's just like, wow.
Rowan's like, it's a bit morbid, isn't it?
No.
Sloane's like, give me a minute.
I know. I've not finished.
Hang on, what's my tab for?
Turns out he's
Murder.
finished instead.
Light pink.
And it's like, especially now after reading Leather and Lark, which, by the way, thoroughly enjoyed Leather and Lark as well. Everything sort of does
together.
this. Everything does this.
That's what I like.
Except now, I want to know more about Fionn and Rose.
Oh yeah.
I can't see the colours of my fucking tabs.
Hold on.
I've got a problem.
It'd be like...
Back there.
Is
No.
it before that? It's before she tells him that she loves him.
Well, let's pick a safe word. Chainsaw.
Is it
So it's the
Harvey?
full chainsaw, isn't
Oh,
it?
here we go. I've got it.
Yeah, it's Harvey.
Go on, give it to us.
This is going to be a long one. Buckle up. When I get to Harvey's feet, I lay my little gift on his ankles and start sliding it up his legs. Harvey groans when I graze his injured knee. He looks down the length of his body and meets the vacant eyes of his mother. Harvey Mead lets out a blood-blistering scream. You've been a terribly bad boy, Harvey. I say with my best imitation of an old woman's voice as I continue sliding the corpse towards Harvey's face. He struggles trying to kick it off, but Rowan intervenes and holds his leg down. Good boys don't chop people up with chainsaws. It's been 84 years. Another desperate scream. He's absolutely losing his shit and can't do anything about it. I take my sweet, sweet time. I enjoy every second of Harvey's torture, slowly dragging Mama Mead up his torso as strange breaths soar from his chest. His pulse pounds in his thick neck. Sweat beads across his creased forehead, dripping down his temples as he shakes his head. Mama Mead and Harvey finally come face to face. I think you deserve to be punished. Rowan's like, you wee bastard!
This is very dark.
Yeah. This is very dark, Rowan says behind me, though he doesn't sound like he's complaining. Shush you, Mama Mead's got some things to say. I jostle the corpse head around as Harvey screams and squirms. The dentures fall out of her mouth to land on his face and he enters another dimension of fear. Oops, my bad. Whoopsie. I set Mama Mead down on his chest so I can grab her brittle wrist, keeping my injured arm out of the way, as Harvey tries to thrash her off. Her curved fingers stroke his face before I hook them into the corner of his mouth. Hold on, son. I just want to crawl inside and have a look around. Harvey lets out a keening wail, and then he gasps for air, gulps for it as though it won't go in. His face a contorted grimace. The veins in Harvey's temples protrude. His flesh turns red and then rapidly drains of colour. His lips turn blue. What the? A rattling breath leaves his chest, his eyes go dim, his pupils fix to the ceiling and dilate. Did he just have a heart attack? Rowan asks. This is so uncool, Harvey. You literally scared him to death. You should be proud. I had so much more in me. Do you think we could give him CPR?
I ain't doing mouth to mouth, bitch.
No, if you want to, but I call dibs on not doing mouth to mouth. Damn it.
I loved that because it was just like, I wasn't, because when she walked in, she saw Mama Mead on the side, and she was like, oh, I'll come back for you. Yeah. And I'm like, what are you thinking? What's going on in your head, Sloane? Because I want to know what's going on.
That was ingenious writing.
Oh, yeah.
And it was.
Like, that was just epic. That's my favourite part of the book.
It was just funny.
It's just the fact that I could literally imagine it in my head.
Yeah. The whole book he could.
Yeah.
I'm not that good at imagining things in my head, but I could imagine that bit.
Yeah.
Have they got faces?
No.
They don't need them.
No, they don't have faces.
No.
I can't remember what it was called.
I just couldn't give a shit what Rowan looks like. Because...
No.
Just give him.
Yeah.
Just give him to me.
Just spit in my mouth one time.
Just once.
You can spit in my food, I'll still eat it.
I'll just take it the once. The cookies and cream ice cream I thought was quite underwhelming compared to... Because, like, a lot of people on... Not underwhelming in terms of how she's written it, but I mean... On TikTok and Instagram and everything, everybody always goes on about the cookies and cream ice cream.
Yeah.
It's really disgusting. But actually, it's just ice cream made with cum. Like, what's your deal?
Yeah, like, that... I think we've all said that bit didn't really bother us.
No.
Because, like, I guess maybe the people that, don't sample it in any other way, shape or form, but those that take it in their mouth,
what's the difference?
Just get a bit of that and
there is none.
Cookies and cream ice cream. There is no difference.
That's it. Have a bit of that. Quick scoop of cookie dough. You'll be alright.
Exactly. So I just thought it was a bit like, maybe these people just aren't.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Overall, loved it.
Fantastic book.
Would recommend.
Would recommend.
Give it a read.
Absolutely.
So next, we have our book recommendations of the month.
And disco lights.
So, I'll start because mine's really boring.
Oh.
In terms of my favourite book of this month was That Sick Love by Jessie Hall.
I wouldn't say that's boring.
That is not
boring.
boring.
It's not boring, but I'm not going to tell you anything about it because if you'd like to know about it, go and watch our episode that is already live.
Yeah.
On That Sick Love.
Episode.
That's on self-promo.
Yeah.
You go.
Pause.
I want to say 8.
It's one of... It is, isn't it?
It is. It's chapter 8. So chapter
You
8
are
is That's It
fucking
Love.
on it.
We all rated
not.
it 5 star.
I'm lying to myself.
It was the first book we all rated 5 star, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is the best book of all time. Go and
Period.
read it.
That is
Go and read
pure
it.
crack, that is.
Yeah,
It is.
literally. So that was my favourite read, but I'm not going to go into it because you can just go listen to that.
You can just
I
go do
will
that.
link
So.
the That's It Love episode
Yes.
down below. Go watch it.
She will do.
Thanks, hon.
Editor. She's on it. So, you guys, what we're saying?
You do yours.
Do you want me to do
Yeah, because
mine?
mine's not. That's kind of weird.
That's kind of rude.
So, mine was Lights Out by Nevessa Allen.
So good.
It's been on my TBR for a while.
Minutes.
While. And I was like, you know what?
Just do it.
I've got a spare couple of hours. Let's give it a shot.
It is.
Josh now lives rent-free in my head.
So I've
It is the only Josh I will ever trust.
It's like when you go on TikTok and you get all these really nasty masked men,
Yeah.
and you're like, I wonder if I could take on
That.
one of them. And Josh goes,
Challenge
Let me show
accepted.
ya.
Yeah, challenge accepted.
Okay.
And like, so I've got a couple of highlights.
So convince us to read Lights Out.
Right.
If this is the only thing you can say about it.
I need to find my highlights for said book.
So he's very much a golden retriever.
He really is.
And it's so lovely.
It's so nice.
But as soon as he puts that mask on, he is a different person completely.
Split personality. Got two different Joshes.
I don't know what it is. Some kinky ass dude
Yeah.
comes
So
out the moment he puts that mask on.
the quote that I've currently got in this, it's from Josh's perspective. And what is her name? My things
I
won't
actually
load.
can't remember.
Ali.
Oh,
Her name's
yeah.
Ali. Ali says, I won't do it if you don't promise to be a good boy. She crewed. Praise kink unlocked.
Oh yeah.
So is she the dominant?
No!
But he likes the whole good boy thing.
He does like being called a good boy.
He does.
Okay.
And he's just later on in that page, he's like, "Don't come in your shorts, don't come in your shorts."
I
And
could
start chanting
see
in my
it.
head, and you can see him like doing like mathematical equations in his head to try and stop it.
I must stop. Scrabble. Anything.
He's sat there like naming like hockey teams and like football teams, just like presidents, just like stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
I can see him. You know when she says, "Oh, you're a good boy," I can see him on the bed going.
Me.
Like, oh my god.
That's me.
You do. But he's like, so it starts off and she's like, she works in A&E,
Yes.
but like US A&E. And she's just like, I'm shattered. The only thing that I enjoy is going home and watching these masked men on my For You page. And I'm like,
Same girl. Same.
And she's got this one guy that she follows. She's like every one of his posts. She's commented on every one of his posts. He like doesn't respond back to anyone. He doesn't follow anyone. He's very like secretive about who he is. And she was like, he releases a video on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I need to watch this video on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
It's in my schedule.
It pretty much is. Like, and then she was like on and off with this other guy. I forgot his name completely. His mate.
That dude.
Inconsequential girl.
And she like screenshots Josh's video and sends it. He's called Tyler. Just remembered it. She sends it to this Tyler guy, and she's like, "Would you do this for me?" And he's like, "Ew, that's weird. I've not spoken to you in 2 months. I've moved on." And she's like, "Oh shit, it's been 2 months. Whoops.
Oh fuck.
Whoops." And it turns out Josh and Tyler are
Joshy
roommates. But Tyler doesn't
That's
know
no idea.
that it's Josh because he keeps it all very secretive.
Does he show him?
Tyler shows Josh the
And Josh is
screenshot.
like, whoa, never come to me.
I could never.
Who'd do
Whoops!
Who would do such a thing?
He's like internally panicking. He's like, fuck shit. How has he not noticed that it's my room? Like, I've got a specifically designed headboard. Like, how has he not noticed? And then Josh is like, I remember this chick.
I know who she is.
I'm gonna do some like googly hacking shit. And he finds out where she lives, finds out where she works. He hacks into her work cameras. He sends her a full security system to set up, because he broke into her house and made friends with her cat. So I was like, gold stars.
Winner.
Green flag, he likes cats.
Is this on KU?
It is on KU, it's brilliant.
I don't think it's on KU anymore.
Mine was on KU.
So was mine. Then I went to look for it again, and it wasn't. Sorry, peeps.
Sorry, but it's really fucking good. But he like breaks into her house, films a thirst trap in her bedroom, posts it, and she's like, "Oh my god, I know that comforter. I've got that comforter.
The same as mine.
It's the same as mine." And then she like gets home and she's like,
I know.
"Nah, it's not my house. Nah."
It's not on KU.
Oh, no.
Shit. You should just buy it anyway because it's so.
It's really good, and she's just
add it to my wish
she's
list.
just brought out a new special edition version of it.
She has.
And it's gorgeous.
I need to see this.
You do.
But she's like, oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh no.
And she comments on the video being like, oh my god, I have that same comforter. This could be my bed. And he DMs her being like, bitch, it was.
This
Have
one?
you not seen? Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know how much that is?
Go on.
It's only $9.99.
Sold.
Sold.
Oh no, it's goes
Still sold.
Pick paperback. Still pretty.
Still
It's
nice.
but like, so I saw on her Instagram that they just released a new special
Yes.
edition of it.
Oh,
The
I think-
hardback is gorgeous because it got taken off Amazon
It did.
because I think it's been picked up by a publisher now.
Oh really?
But there's a specific knife scene.
There
in
is.
it
He
that
like
is so
he like puts
delicious.
it in the,
In the
and-
magnet.
and he's
says,
like,
take a
ride it.
seat.
ride it, ride it
Yeah.
now.
It says pre-order for September 19th.
Yeah.
So
That'll be the new cover of it. So that's being added straight into my basket.
That's going in my basket.
But one of my absolutely favourite scenes is the end one because it's
the
pure primal.
don't say too much because I want to read this now.
Okay, I will shut my gobula.
You have convinced me.
It's a very
I
good
will be
book.
reading.
Josh lives rent-free. It's the only Josh will ever trust.
True.
Yeah, 'cause you can never trust any Joshes.
He
Sorry,
lives
you know,
rent-free in my noggin.
I like it. I like it.
So good.
Yeah. Do you have a recommendation?
So
I'm a buckle in for this one.
So I made a reel of this after I read it because I loved it so much. And I thought, you know what, the world needs to see this. It's only a novella, so it's just a little short and sweet and nice. So I thought, I'll put it out there for the peeps. Do the, the work of God. Anyway, quite controversial. I got a lot of shit on it. So people said I should stop reading the things that I'm reading.
I was going to say, that's not a new thing. People always say that, right?
Yeah, but this was very much just like, oh my god, that's disgusting. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. And I was like,
Keep scrolling then.
were.
Read Morsel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do better. So anyway, I'm going to tell you. So it's No Way Out by Santana Knox. So that's the first book I've ever read from hers.
I read Heartless Heathens by
So
her.
yeah, so you already know they're nasty.
Oh yeah, it's
And
demons in a church. And there's 3 of them.
So this is
Sounds good, that.
male, female, male, which I didn't know about at first because it actually doesn't say.
MFM.
Yes. So
Okay.
it actually doesn't say. You sort of just go. To be fair, you're better off going in blind with it because it shooketh me. So there's this. It starts off with this girl. It's all like college age type deal. She's like a bit of an outcast, she's sort of just like keeps to herself. And anyway, there's this sort of festival in town, you know, and there's a corn maze, and it's all this good stuff. And her mate's like, you know, we should go. We'll have the best time. And she's not like 100%. She's like, I don't really want to do that. Anyway, she's big on like botany, and she loves all the plants and things like that. And she's got this professor who's really nice. Who's just really nice. Anyway, she's got a bit of a thing for him. And he's like double her age. Which...
age gap.
is fine.
Yeah. I've read worse.
Yeah. So anyway, she's got like the hots for him. And she's sat in his class, and they obviously get paired up and things like that. And then in strolls this dude. And he's all kitted out into it, all black, slick black hair. He's got tattoos, piercings, the whole fucking shebang.
Is it given like from first season of Nate from first season?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah. So he's got a bike as well.
Oh god, okay.
Winner. So he comes in and she's like, "Oh my god, wet knickers."
Puddle.
Sploosh. And he goes,
wetter than an otters pocket.
Yes. And the professor goes, "Oh, I forgot her fucking name." So he's like, "You should, you know, you two pair together while he's new, and you sit together." And she's like, "Oh my god." Oh, she's like having an absolute hot flush. So they sort of like, he's quite quiet, you know, he's quite, and they don't really say much, and then the whole fucking lesson's over with, and it's sort of like, it's very fast paced. So after that, they're straight at this corn maze, and they have to go in groups. So her mate and all these other fucking douchebags, they end up going in first and leaving her.
Not bad.
I know. So she stood there waiting to go in next. Obviously she ends up going in on her own.
Well, that was a mistake.
And
or maybe not.
Comes across the little scarecrow.
Oh my god, is that dude in it?
That's not a scarecrow. So it's not a scarecrow, and she's like sort of bigging herself up. She's like, "I'm not scared. I'm totally fine. It is what it is." And she ends up banging said scarecrow.
As you do.
As you do. You know. And the first quote I highlighted for him, which was, "I want to see you scurry through this labyrinth like the rest of them. I want you to beg me to release you." And I just thought, wow.
Okay.
What about if I don't want to be released?
I was about, if I don't want this, I don't want to go. So she ends up in this like whole fucking predicament with him, but she's convinced that it's her professor and not
the new kid.
Not the new kid. She's fully convinced that it's him, you know, and she's just like fully in a space of like, what the fuck is actually going on. She's more than willingly banged him. You know. And then she scurries off, you know, she's still going through this maze. Another scarecrow pops up. And she's like, you know, "You've had your fun. I already know where it is, and this, and this." And he's like,
"What now?"
Oh my god, this is the professor.
So the professor turns up. And he goes, "Looks like the wrong scarecrow caught you the first time." And it's like, even I was like, who is who?
I think
honestly,
first one is the new kid, second one is the professor, right? Because I'm gonna read. Is it on KU?
It is.
Right,
it
straight
is.
in my basket.
Say no more. I've had
So, said professor, they do the nasty. Also,
oh my gosh, she double dipped.
Yeah, she obviously has no idea. She thinks she's banging the same
dude.
The same dude. Turns out the professor's had her.
And the new
kid's had her.
But the professor doesn't know she's...
Oh no.
She's already...
The professor has no idea.
Creamed the donut.
No, exactly.
Glazed the donut?
She's creamed somewhere.
It's some type of frosting somewhere.
So, they both catch her together. This is where the shit gets nasty.
She's going to be extra glazed at that point.
So
She's already been double glazed.
She's been double dipped. It's like triple cooked chips.
She's gone from a glazed donut to a double dipped something.
So
To a triple cooked
chips. So new kid, I found out he's called Zeke.
Oh.
Right. So he says to her, the professor, he's like, put your fingers in her ass. I want her ready to fuck the both of us. So I'm like, okay. Okay. Fair enough. He says, tell our professor how badly you want both of us to fill you up, to stretch your holes and pump you full of our cum until you leave a trail behind you through this maze.
Like a snail.
Like a snail!
Snail trail.
So this professor's obviously like, what the fuck? He's like, I'm not into this. This is not. He's very much just like, no.
He's a letdown.
Yeah, essentially, until he doesn't become a letdown.
He wasn't
Until
part
it's
of the party until he saw how fun it was.
That's it. He's very much just like, this is fucked up, you know, this is dead weird. And this Zeke goes, did I beat you to it, Professor? She's sopping wet. I bet I could fit my whole arm inside of her.
It's always the quiet ones.
And he's basically telling the professor, you need to fuck her in the ass.
That's nasty.
And he's like, no, this is fucking weird.
That's
blah,
nasty.
blah, blah. The whole thing does a full 180.
What?
It does an absolute 180. The professor is like, yeah, let's fucking do this. Both of them are banging her at the same time. And then all of a sudden, she goes absolutely fucking psycho.
What?
She butchers Zeke. Absolutely massacres him. And then has sex with him whilst he's dying. And the professor's in her ass at the same time. And he says, say you're mine. Say you're my dirty little whore, using a dead man's cock to make you come. And I got so much shit. But it turns out she massacres everyone in that corn maze. Her and her professor. And then they live.
That professor was a dark fucking
Oh
horse.
yeah. At first
Like, oh
he was
no,
like, nah.
I'm not into this. I'm not into
Yeah,
this. But wait a
you're
minute.
just trying to catch me out, and he's
Gonna
like,
kill everyone.
You know what vibe that gave me? Come out.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I think it was like it was a hybrid between Come Out and Carving for Cara.
Yeah, because he basically says, it was torture seeing him with you. In my head, I'd already killed him a million ways, but I knew that if I killed him for real, you'd never love me. Not if I took him from you, not if I broke your heart. And I was like, oh,
That's so sweet.
that's so nice!
That's so sweet.
And they say Chivalry's dead.
Oh,
Zeke is.
anyway, it's fucked.
Yeah, that's
should read it, though.
that's going
Yeah.
straight on my
Yeah,
Kindle.
don't put on Instagram though that you've read it.
Oh, that's going all over my Instagram.
Oh god.
It was just delicious.
Well,
Would recommend. So short and sweet and nice.
short, sweet,
Lovely.
fluffy read. You know.
Oh, it's nice. Who
Yeah.
says romance is dead?
That's
Yeah,
not.
exactly.
He's dead though.
Very much so.
Mm-hmm.
So we have our book releases from the 30th of June to the 6th of July. I think this is one that we all want to read.
Give it to us.
Live Ranch Love
Yes.
by Emma Lucy.
Cowboys.
Yes. So due out 5th of July. It's small town, forced proximity, enemies to lovers, and grumpy sunshine.
All it needs is a single dad.
That's what
Yeah.
I like. See.
Pretty sure. I thought it had, but maybe I'm
Okay, I like false
maybe I'm getting
proximity.
confused. Yeah.
Yeah. And cowboys.
I do.
Mm-hmm. And then we also have on the 2nd of July, Reckless by Lauren Roberts, which is the next one in the Powerless trilogy.
Yes.
Not quite sure if the novella is counting as the second book in the trilogy, or whether there's
I
another
honestly
one.
couldn't tell you.
No,
I don't know, but they seem to come out like really quickly.
Mm.
I tried to read
Powerless.
Powerless and
You don't
It's-
like it.
YA, innit?
Yeah.
So I think it depends what type of mood you're in. Because like
Yeah.
I can sometimes read. I can't read a YA romance anymore. I can read a YA thriller.
Yeah.
I can read YA romance.
Yeah.
I just...
She wants that.
I like to know what happens.
Dark stuff.
Yeah.
I like to know what happens.
She wants that
Yeah.
open door.
There's no screwdrivers involved.
They're on my TBR anyway, so when I eventually get round to
when
Powerless,
she's there.
Yeah. Might
Okay.
take a hot minute, but we'll get there.
I'll get there. So yeah, that concludes chapter 13.
It's
Pause.
one of them.
Pause.
It's one of the chapters. 11.
11.
Way off.
Close enough.
It's way off.
Woo.
Chapter 11 of Bookish Babes After Dark.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And now to wrap everything up, thank you so much for listening. If you want to keep in touch with us, keep up to date, you can connect with us and subscribe and follow to us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Spotify and YouTube.
Smash it.
We are pretty much always active. We are absolutely loving getting comments, like thoroughly enjoying it.
Yeah.
And there is...
The interaction is fantastic.
It is. It's been absolutely brilliant and we've loved it, even if you do think you're on the weird side of the internet.
Yeah.
Welcome to the cult, baby.
It's nice over here. It's nice and cosy.
We have snacks.
We like it on this side.
It's good. It's good.
It's good. So,
On that note,
as always,
We'll see you next week.
peace
Peace out.